Yes. 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 Welcome back to another stream, man. Are y'all spitting bars in the chat? Who day one? Who more important than your son? Is that Drake song? Amir, who first? I ain't gonna lie, Chankster, you got in early. Chat, y'all in here super early. All of y'all in here super early, but Lions got in that chat the earliest. Welcome back to the stream, though. Welcome back to the team, though. Back at it again, chat, on another Tuesday. Yes, sir. Chat, how we feeling today, man? We're on so early, the soundboard not even activated yet. Oh, somebody. I got to do it manually. Fa! We on so early, chat, the soundboard not even on. Fa, fa, fa. Got to hit that joint manually. Chat, today we got a very special guest, chat. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Today we got a special guest. I know you guys probably already seen the title soundboard check. Yes, you guys already seen the title soundboard is working, chat. Is the soundboard working? You know we got to get the soundboard right. I'm going to introduce the special guest in a second. We're going to get on a call with him. I just wanted to just sidebar. Chat, I was looking through some of the comments on a recent video, and they're like, boy, you love that soundboard, huh? Yes. Yes, we do. We love that soundboard, chat. We can't, you know what I mean? See what I'm saying? Do we love the soundboard? Is the sky blue? Do you love that soundboard? Is Project Handball the most subscribed to YouTube channel on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Do we love that soundboard? Nah. Make the soundboard louder? Oh, is it quiet? Are we coming in quiet? How about that? So we need to include, I beat Lion. Nah, you were close. You were close. Watching while playing at a Pominock Locals tournament. Pokemon Locals tournament. Okay, that boy playing Pokemon. Which version of Pokemon you playing? We on so early the sperm came out the egg. What you mean by that, bruh? So we need to include audio clips of our players' lines as the soundboard. Flame on. Bro, let me get let me get Geo chat. Lion, find me a clip of Geo yelling flame on, bro. That's getting added to the soundboard today. Bro, I'm looking at the chat right now. Nah, the card game, I'm at a card shop. Wow, Lion is playing Pokemon cards. That's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. All right, chat, without further ado, let's get right into the segment. Today we have a special guest. Today we got a special guest, chat. Today we got a special guest. And I want to just make you guys aware of him, chat. Interesting how I came across this individual. I was swiping Instagram and I saw a video of soundboard is fine. Yes, do add flame on. That's getting added today. Trust. So I was swiping Instagram and I seen one of those videos where a guy walks up to a group of people and says, hey, like, you know, what are you guys up to? Do you mind if I record you? And he walked up to a handball court and it was a group of guys. It was in Cali. And they were playing handball. And one of the guys gets to talking about how he, you know, reformed his life and how handball played a big part in his kind of transformation. And, you know, he's been doing a lot of stuff for his community, a lot of stuff for at-risk youth in his community, chat. And so long story short, I added him on Instagram. I shot him a message. I said, hey, I've been promoting handball in New York for the last 5 to 6 years, and I'd love to have you on my live stream that I do. And he said, sure. He said, sure. So I'm in San Antonio, played at Escobar Park today. Shout out to those guys. Wow, Chris is in San Antonio. That's LA, right? San Antonio? I'm pretty sure that's LA. So chat, without further ado, let's give Patrick a call right here. Let's give Patrick a call right now. And I really just want to chop it up and kind of like get to know his story a little bit more. If I didn't mention, he spent 23 years in jail, by the way, chat. Yes, he spent 23 years in jail. He's been out for 12 months now. He's been doing a lot of community outreach, a lot of programs for the youth. And let's get him on a call. Not sure how much time he has. I think he may have to run, but at least we could get him on and chop it up and get to hear more about his story. So let's give him a call right now. Let me see. Let's pull up the Discord. Chat. By the way, if you haven't joined our Discord, I'm gonna put the invitation in the chat. Make sure y'all join up the Discord. All right, let's give Patrick a call without further ado. Wow, that's a little loud. Let's see if he picks up. Patrick.
Yes, sir.
How are you, my brother?
Oh, blessed, brother. Blessed. Always blessed, brother.
Always. Do you have a webcam?
Camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1000%. Let me put it on.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine on as well.
Yeah.
Here we
Let's
go.
put it on real quick.
Here we go. I'm live now, by the way.
Hey, Dustin. The only electrical
Texas, San Antonio, Texas. I got you. San Antonio, Texas. Oh, fire. Okay. Yeah,
Okay. Let me know if it works.
I don't see you yet. I don't see you just yet. Can you see me?
No, I cannot see you either.
Can't see me. Let's see.
Are you calling regular or through Discord?
Discord.
You know what? Let's hang up and try one more time.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right, let's try again. Chat, we were going to have him on yesterday, by the way. But I got tied up with other things. And by the time I got home, it was probably like 8, 9. So we said, let's do it today. Hopefully we could get the camera on. If not, let's see if we could pull up an image. This is him here, chat. I'm just noticing his face tat. It says New York. Wow. That is the New York logo. Now, he said, let's try again. Is he going to call me, chat, or am I calling him? Let me just give him a call. It's been a few minutes. Let's see. Chat, he was on the inside for 23 years. He's been out for, okay, here we go. There we go.
Brother.
How are you?
That's what I'm talking about.
How are you, man?
Blessed, brother. Blessed.
Yes. Blessed. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Likewise.
Okay, let me full screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm live now, by the way.
Is you? Okay.
I'm on live. We got a few people in the chat. I kind of briefly introduced you and how I came across you. I was swiping, Instagram one day, and I saw that, that one viral video where a guy came. Did you know that guy, by the way, who came up to you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I do.
How did that come about? How did that video come about?
So it was one of those situations where the man was intrigued by the sport.
Yeah.
And so his whole thing was, I need to capture this,
Yeah.
right? Handball is very popular in underserved communities, but it's not at the stage where it's recognized worldwide like that.
Sure.
So for outside people, if they see something like that going on, it captures the attention.
Mm.
Because what are the odds of four people or two people going at it instead of using a paddle, using a hand
Right. Right.
to smack a ball and try to put it away, right? Or kill shot.
Right. It's
You know, it's
different.
something that captures attention. Yes, sir.
Definitely.
It's very different.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Um.
And so that's
mm,
how the connection occurred, and the rest was history.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. So tell me more about. They just said you have a good vibe. By the way. I'm curious to know,
Thank you.
Patrick. Um. What was I gonna say? Okay. So you were locked up for 23 years. You
Absolutely.
you've been out for 1 year. In this one year,
Absolutely.
what is it that I guess what is it that inspired you to start doing stuff for your community?
So I'm gonna answer you directly, right? My journey started as an at-risk youth in an underserved community. I was sent to prison for a very long time at a very early age. I was a teenager in the penitentiary,
How old were
not even
you?
18 years old.
Wow.
I had just turned 17, right? And so growing up in there, and by the grace of God, getting the opportunity to return to the community where I was brought up in, I mean, naturally, for me at least, the very first thing that I wanted to do was create an environment where not only the old timers, but the youngins connected in a way where not only did they coexist, but also give us an atmosphere where we could instill to them some of the things that could probably save them from having the same experiences that I went through,
Right.
right? Because when you're away for so long like that, in my heart, I feel if you care about the community, it's not just about you anymore once you go through your transformation process. It's about what you want to do in order to help the next adolescent not go through what you went through. Because it's your
Sure.
community at the end of the day. And
Sure.
so upon my return, I was able to connect with the right people. They offer their support. And next thing you know, we was able to create many community events,
Yeah.
organize many community projects, where now we're connecting at-risk youth, or what I call opportunity youth, from many underserved
Ooh.
communities, and bring them
I, li-
together
I like that
over
shift
a
in
simple
language.
game. Yes, sir. Over a simple game known as handball, which
Powerful.
connect everybody.
Powerful.
Yes, sir.
And why handball for you?
So handball has a very rich history and tradition in Cali. I know New York be bragging, and New York got rights to brag because you know the East Coast holds its own. But there's something special about Cali ball. And for us over here in Cali, especially Southern California,
Shout out to Cali.
handball is where it starts.
Mm.
You know, we grew up in the parks, playing with the three-sided walls.
The three wall.
In the
Yes.
penitentiary, that's one of, yes, sir. In the penitentiary, it's one of the most pastimes that you see individuals engage around.
Really.
So handball stick with you not only from youth until adulthood, and behind them walls is the first pastime that you get to use. In fact, when you're in solitary confinement, correctional guards give you two balls. One of them is a basketball, the other one is a handball.
Were you in solitary
Right?
confinement?
1,000%, my friend.
Okay.
1,000%. I spent many years there. So my point is,
And you picked the
you know,
handball.
handball has that rich connection. Oh, I picked up handball as a kid, but it continued even inside of the walls from Juvie Hall, Camp, California Youth Authority,
Yeah.
county jail, Men's Central to state prison finally. But my point is, handball has always been there. And so handball, when you come back to these underserved communities, is something you will always go and find,
Yeah.
right? Yes, sir.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. So chat again. We're interviewing. We're talking to Patrick, guys. Patrick is a gentleman on the West Coast who has been doing a lot in his community involving handball. And did you say what was that word you used instead of at risk youth? At risk youth. Did you say opportunity?
I like opportunity youth.
Opportunity youth.
Yes, sir.
So why do you make that shift? Why do you flip it like that?
This goes back to years of reflection, but I'll put it simple in a nutshell for you. Unrealized potential. Unrealized potential. What every youth has, including the youth in our underserved communities.
Mm.
So if I got unrealized potential that ain't been tapped in yet, and I'm a youth, that means I still got opportunity.
Yes.
I just need somebody to believe in me, take a chance in me, and invest in me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so I like that. I like that, by the way. I think language is powerful. So, you know,
Transformational vocabulary is very powerful, my brother.
yeah, you call someone at risk and they're like, maybe I am at risk. Whereas you say, you know, opportunity youth, and they're like, oh, okay, I have opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
1000%. Yes.
Okay, so you were in opportunity youth at a point, and you know, whatever life, you know, choices took you, you know, whatever transpired at 17 took you, you know, put you behind walls for 23 years.
23 years, my brother.
23 years, and you've been blessed to come back to, you know, out of there, and you've been doing community organization, you've been mentoring youth.
Yes, sir.
What is your did you say you had a nonprofit? Tell us about your nonprofit.
So my nonprofit's called Making Alternatives, Reducing Struggles. MARS, MARS. And Mars was created, and I like to say this with pride, for the people, by the people, and it's of the people.
Mm.
Right? And what we do at Mars, from the pecking order on down, is focus on community. Right? You know, when you're a youngin', you care about your own community because those are the people you know. When you extricate it from your own community, you realize that there's other individuals from other communities that probably went through the same struggle that you went through.
Sure.
And probably got the same story that you got, with minor details being altered or taken out depending on the situation for them.
Sure.
But there's this connection where you realize that your community don't stand out from the other ones because they also got the adverse effect. And so upon going through those reflections and many, many years of rubbing elbows with many, many, many individuals from different geographical areas, I realized there has to be something that could connect, not just with my own community, but with every community that's in this struggle, and try and make it better. And so I created my nonprofit organization, and I landed this beautiful fiscal sponsor that believed in the vision and the mission. And now Mars strictly focuses on workshop, creating community events, and giving not only teenage boys, but teenage girls this platform where they could call their own safe haven, right? So there's a lot of work being done from the ground up. I doubled back on that because being in this nonprofit world, I realized, and let me know if I'm talking too much.
No, you're great.
But being in this nonprofit world, I realized there's a lot of nonprofit organizations in the same field that want to do the same work, and their heart is in the right place. And so I came back and said, you know what, in addition to creating my own nonprofit, I need to create my own consulting company. That way we could equip these people that want to do the good work with the proper tools, how to connect with the people from the community. Because sometimes that's lacking.
Right.
Right. So
that business side of it.
That was, yes, sir. Right. And after attending so many professional development seminars and seeing the way my colleagues was trained, I said, you know what? It'd be wrong for me to keep the insight I know could help connect with people from the community better. But let me go on and create something that way I could start contracting with other nonprofit organizations and give them some of them tools. And so that's how the consulting company came about. And things is great, my brother. Things is great. I still
Nice.
hold my regular 9 to 5 in addition to uh, my own companies. And
Yeah.
all I could say is, it's all for the community. Everything we do,
It's
everything we
beautiful.
do.
That is
Yes, sir.
that's amazing. Okay. What do you do at your 9 to 5?
So my 9 to 5, I got the blessing to have a position that was appointed to me by the mayor's office through my nonprofit
Wow.
organization.
Wow.
And my job description is the West San Fernando Valley Community Organizer.
Amazing.
Therefore, my job description is to organize communities, organize community events, connect with the community members, local businesses,
Hmm.
school administrators, and of course, the number one thing, the youth.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing, man. That is
It
powerful.
is. It
Uh
is. It really is.
Chad is saying they love him getting his bars off. Yeah, he's definitely getting his bars off. We are all at risk when you think about it. We're on the flip side too, we all have opportunity when you think about it, you know?
We all have opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
That's awesome. Okay. So you're doing so tell me about some of your community so what do some of these workshops look like and what I guess how important is handball in these workshops, right? Cuz I know you do other stuff too. Life skills, you have the consulting, so I'm sure you're imparting like business acumen on the kids. Tell us more about the workshops and like the things that you I guess the what would you call them? Chat, help me out, chat. Help me out.
I think I got you. I think I know where you're going with it. And I'll say this. One of the most beautiful things that I was able to witness, the city, the city was able to witness was last year when I was blessed with the honor and privilege to be able to bring two communities together that had been rivals for decades
Really?
on the same platform to compete, not through violence, but through a handball game.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so to see that personally, the effect that it had sent ricochets through the ground to these local leaders because that was something that perhaps in their mind they did not envision possible.
Mhm.
But a simple game of handball did.
Wow, that's
And it was a
beautiful.
success.
And was this was it gang rivalries?
Yes, 1000%.
Okay.
They had been bitter rivals for many, many decades, and
Yeah.
they finally agreed to come together to discuss matters over not violence, but a handball game.
Wow.
And so a super tournament was done around it, and
Yeah.
it was a beautiful thing, man. The families was involved.
That's
We had
powerful.
jumpers out there for the kids. We had live music, food, drinks, you name it, right?
Yeah.
And the city. I shout out to the city leaders that I communicate with and network with because they believed in it enough to say, you know what, Patrick, we're gonna sponsor it, and they did.
Wh-
They upheld their end of the bargain. But that's one of the many things that I've been able to see handball do
Mm.
out here in the community.
That's awesome.
And to be fair with you, there's nothing I personally could take credit to because it's something that after many years behind bars, decades, quite frankly, behind bars, you get to hold conversations with individuals in the same predicament. And when you go through a transformation process, the dialogue changes. Now it's about how can we contribute to our communities that at one point we were contributing in a negative way to destroy it.
Sure.
These ain't nothing but ideas and thoughts from those conversations with those gentlemen finally materializing out here through me.
Wow. Anyone you want to shout out? Anyone in particular?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Because they know who they are, that did time with me in any of the prisons that I was in, that started off when I started off as a teenager, and that still hasn't had their opportunity yet, either at resentence through the courts or parole through the board. This shout outs for you.
Mm-hmm.
And understand that as long as I'm out here, I'm gonna keep representing you. That way, when your opportunity comes, you got a blueprint and someone to rely on that you could reference.
Yes. They say build it and they will come.
1,000%, my brother. 1,000%.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, so wow, so you brought two rival groups of people together who maybe have been at odds for a long, however long, and you and your organization were able to bring them together to compete over handball.
Yes.
What was the prize pool, by the way, for that? What was the prize pool? I know people are interested in that.
So we kept it humble. I mean, the winners did get their community trophies.
Nice.
Right. There was no prize money involved because we felt if we put prize money into it, it would give it a different dynamic.
Sure.
Right. But everybody came out a winner.
Yeah.
Because everybody got to see not only these two counterparts, but their families, their wives, the kids, the children, be in the same platform. And the cherry on top is when you go back to community, I mean, how many times do you walk out with an award or a trophy in the hood?
True.
Especially over something that you've been doing since you was a kid, like handball.
Right.
Right. So that's like, okay, I was just doing me, but damn, I get the trophy for winning. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Them dudes to this day, they elated about it. I'm talking about. And
sure.
We already talking about a rematch on it.
Okay.
So, that's in the this year and stuff like that.
I got
maybe one of those.
Oh, we gotta attend that.
Be there.
Yeah.
1,000%. It's gonna be very beautiful.
Is it 3-wall? By the way,
it's growing. By the way,
it's growing. Are you guys playing 3-wall or is it 1-wall?
No. So for this tournament, we kept it basic with 1-wall.
1-wall.
Right.
Okay.
I will tell you this to answer your question. We just finished doing a tournament last month where the tournament was settled behind a 3-wall.
Okay.
Right. And, this was another community that was involved, whatnot. And, I really don't like bragging too much, but your boy came out on top and took the tournament.
You won your own tournament?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good stuff, Patrick. So it was a singles.
Actually, that one was partners with 3 walls. So it's a little more difficult because now you got to rely on your partner as well.
Yeah.
Versus singles, 3 walls, where you're placing the ball. So if the dude comes back with it, more or less know where it's going to go.
Right. Okay. Who was your partner?
One of my guy friends that watched me grow up when I was a kid, the man well in his 50s, damn near hitting 60 years old. And I said, you know what? He's been playing handball his whole life as well. And irony of the story for you is about 35 years prior, when that man was in his young years, late teens, early 20s, he actually had won that same tournament in that same community all them decades ago.
Okay. So
you
brought him back.
We are 1,000%. And just to see that excitement in them to say like, damn, I can't believe it just happened again all these decades later.
Yeah.
I said, man, that's what made my day. That made me feel a winner.
One more for the road.
One more for the road, because that torch, once you get up there in age like that, I mean, it's time to pass it on.
Right.
It's time to pass it on because their knees the next day tend to tell you a different story.
Right. They get to nagging at you. They get to knocking on your door. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. About last night.
Yeah,
We're out.
Yeah,
they might just dip on you. We're out.
There's a whole lot going on that need to get fixed the next day, right?
A lot of repair work.
Might even have to call out from work.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Never know.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Epsom salt baths and whatnot.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And, handball's just beautiful. It's beautiful. You in the sport yourself, you get to see the way youth come together around it.
Yeah.
And I really love what you're doing, as I was mentioning to you before we jumped in this the live stream, because it's a breeding ground. When I see your videos, I see a breeding ground. A breeding ground for players to develop. And
Absolutely.
That's special.
Absolutely. We just wrapped up our first youth clinic on Friday. And
I saw that. I saw clips of it.
Very rewarding, man. Very rewarding. It's something that was on my heart to do for a while, and we announced it. We had a great turnout. The kids had fun. We all had fun.
And the important thing is, it's an experience that always gonna stay with the kid.
Right.
Always. So 1,000%.
Yeah, that felt good, man. That felt really good. I was doing introductions with some of the kids, and I'm asking them, how'd you get into handball? And I remember one kid, I think his name was Nas. He goes, my friend, I got into it because of my friend. I stayed because of you. And I was just like, wow.
Awesome.
Yo, it just touched my heart, Pat. Touched my heart, man.
I like that. I like that, man. It gives meaning to what you do, right?
Absolutely.
It puts it in a whole different perspective, a whole different light. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
1,000%.
Yes. All right, Pat, I appreciate your time.
Yes,
I know you have to run, but
I'm
glad, thank you for squeezing us in, making time for us. We'll definitely chop it up more. I'd love to have you back on the stream, and maybe we do a little bit of a longer, have a little bit of a longer conversation. And yeah, we definitely got to link up and do something for our communities together. The world, the handball community.
Yes, absolutely. We got to spread the sport wide around the world and let them know there's something beautiful other than racquetball, and it's with your hand.
Right. Yes. Let me see your hands, by the way. Hand check. You been playing?
Yes, sir. Oh, I play.
Okay.
I play.
Okay.
I play. These hands have been through a couple good wars.
Couple
on
wars.
The handball court.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Man, my brother, I appreciate you having me on. I'll be looking forward to the next time. As you mentioned, this was like a little appetizer for everyone out there.
Yes.
Whoever wanted to squeeze by your way, drop some questions for the follow through. We can do that as well.
Definitely.
And we're going to make sure that everybody get a chance at this. And man, keep doing what you're doing, because you know what you're doing, my brother, and you're doing it very good.
Thank you, Patrick. Likewise.
All right, until next time, y'all be safe out there.
Yes. Talk to you soon, Pat.
Okay. You have a good one, Amir. We'll catch up.
All right, brother. Love you.
All right, then. Love your soul. Late.
Peace. Chat. That was Patrick, chat. Wow. Shout out to, hold on. Let me fix the camera back. Hold on. Let me see. All right, here we go. Chat, that was Patrick. W Patrick, man. W Patrick. Doing amazing things on the West Coast. Doing amazing things on the West Coast, chat. And It's nice to see it, bro. You know, it's nice to see somebody doing just positive things in the community and incorporating handball with that. You know what I mean? The bringing the two rival gangs together for a handball tournament, chat. That's just different. That is just different. Patrick is a big wig. How awesome. Oh, let me read y'all. Chat. I really wasn't looking at the chat. I kind of wanted to just fully lock in on the conversation. But I'm gonna read y'all now. How awesome that he is able to put a life back together. Bro, he got a mayoral appointment, chat. We were just joking about mayoral appointments on yesterday's stream. He literally got a mayoral appointment. Again, for those of y'all who are just joining the stream, chat, that is Patrick. He is a community organizer in California. Long story short, he spent 23 years behind bars. He's been out for a year, and what he decided to do once he got out was start giving back to his community instead of in a destructive way, in a negative way, in a positive and in a productive way. And he's involving handball as a part of that. What's good, Joel? You're Patrick doing big things, homie. That's a fact. God is good. Chat, I found him on Instagram, by the way. I was super inspired. When I saw this video of him talking about like the things he's doing in the community. I had to add him. I had to hit him up. And I was like, yo, gotta get him on stream. Thank God Amir tightened up his hat for this stream. What does that mean? It was good, Quelly. Quelly G's. Pass the duck sauce, Geo. From the pen to the streets and able to turn a negative factor into a positive one to bring good experience out here. That's a fact. That is a fact. Chat, it's not about... Wait, were we still in the call? Oh, no, the call's over. Chat, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish, bruh. Love how you guys are giving to the community. Thank you, brother. Nice interview. W. Patrick. Yes, W. Patrick, bruh. W. Patrick. I'm a bigger fan than Stan. Josh said that's fire. Fantastic interview and the real deal. Yeah, he's the real deal, bruh. He is the real deal. Yeah, shout out to Patrick, chat. If we're gonna have him back on next time, we'll get some questions. I'll post it up on the channel. I'll definitely gonna post that clip of our initial convo. But yeah, think about some questions. Let me show you his Instagram, by the way. That's what I meant to say before I got off. But I'll shout him out I'll just shout him out here, chat. Go check him out on Instagram. His Instagram is Mars_firm. That's the name of his nonprofit, by the way. What is the acronym? Making alternatives, reducing struggles. Mars. That is his nonprofit. It's him right there. And again, super fire, bro. Super fire. Chat, I meant to ask him about his New York tattoo. He has a New York tattoo on his cheek, and I forgot to ask him about that. He's talking about, he mentioned the East Coast and the West Coast kind of having a little bit of a rivalry. And obviously he's representing the West Coast, but he has a New York tattoo. So I was confused. I'm like, wait, like which side are you talking to? You know what I mean? Which side are you representing? When are we running that singles? Joel, you got that? Anytime you ready. Great job, and I can't wait to see the next interview. Appreciate you, Rich. Which cheek? Pause. Yeah, big pause. When is the next clinic? The next clinic is going to be in May. The date is to be announced, but we're definitely doing another one in May. and God willing, we'll find a nice day that works for everybody. Probably a weekend, either a Saturday or a Sunday. Maybe a day in between the week if if you guys have days off. I gotta check the holiday schedule. Chat, what holidays are in May? What holidays are in May? We're either gonna find a holiday, like something niche, like President's Day. Like nobody's celebrating President's Day. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's on the weekend. I'm off. Oh yeah, you work, Quelly. I know you work. That boy Quelly is an electrician. Use Memorial Day, 3-day weekend. When is Memorial Day? When is Memorial Day? We might use Memorial Day, chat. When is Memorial Day, though? Let me see. The last Monday of May. The last Monday of May. Let's see. Memorial Day is the 25th. Okay. Chat, how do we feel about Memorial Day? Should we make it Memorial Day? 3-day weekend? Last weekend of May? Maybe we use Memorial Day and maybe we make it a 2-day event. In case people can't make it one day, we have like a double day. How do we feel about that? I hope the weather is good. Let's see what the weather's hitting for. Chat, you think the weather, you think they can forecast that many days in a row? Like in advance, I mean? No way, right? Nah, they're literally forecasting to May 2nd. No way they know what wait, you could change the month? Nah, they're just writing numbers at this point. Bruh, look at this. You could check the weather for December 2026. You can change the year. Bruh, you can change the year. Yo. What the hell? You can change the year? You telling me we could look up 2027 weather? There ain't no way. All right. They're giving us history averages. All right, I was about to say, bruh. I was about to say that's just out of pocket. I say you make it at Crowley Playground. I like Crowley. Crowley is a nice little kind of hole in the wall park. And yeah, we might do Crowley, we might do Juniper. A couple good parks. Born Ready is about that time. Joel, I hope you're ready, Joel. I hope you're ready. I hope you've been training. We don't think about West Coast at all. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like the West Coast is kind of, I don't know. It a lot of the West Coast, and they do a lot of stuff out there, but it just doesn't come across our radar for whatever reason, or it definitely doesn't come across my radar personally. So, but they're doing a lot of things over there. So it's definitely a kind of a community that I kind of want to like get more in tune with and touch base with a little bit more. As you guys know, we're going to Texas on Thursday. Shout out to my dog, Ahmed. He said something in the chat earlier. Shout out to Baseball Chris for showing Texas some love today. Okay. So yeah, Chris is in Texas right now. We're going to Texas on Thursday. That's West Coast. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I was pleasantly surprised that they reached out to me last weekend of May. Okay, how do you feel about that? I think any day the kids will love that. Yes. Fake weather. You not ready for the Smoky Park legend? Okay, Joel. Okay. I'm not going to take it easy. I'm going to just tell you that. All right. By the way, chat, we're taking every We're taking every, any, and all singles callouts. Every, any, and all singles callouts for the rest of the year, per Coach Timbo's advice. You should have it at Utopia Park. Josh said, good luck. Thank you, brother. Maddie is in the building. My dog, Maddie. Timbo said you can't duck the smoke. Yes, you remember that. You remember that. Joel called me out immediately once he heard that. He said, oh, yeah, this is my end. I'm getting my singles match. Yeah, Chad, we can't duck any smoke. We can't duck any smoke. Utopia Playground, though. Utopia Park. Where is that at? Where's Utopia Park at? Chad, a lot of these parks I'm familiar with, but they're just not called the same name. Like, you know what I mean? Like London Plane Tree Park. Nobody's saying London Plane Tree. They're just saying, 88 Park, or I don't even know what park is London Plane Tree. I think that's 88. All right, where is Utopia? Utopia Playground. Where is this at? Okay. Towards the Flushing side. Okay, this is a little bit out the way for me. Utopia Playground. What is this? What courts are these? They got 4 walls. 1 wall, 4 courts. Okay. Wait, Utopia. Why does this sound so familiar? I feel like I've been here. I've definitely passed by here before. I've 1,000% passed by here before. Yeah, these courts are not bad. Those courts are not bad. I've definitely passed by there before. Those courts are not bad at all, Gio. I'm still waiting for that 1v1 money game. Josh, you're waiting for a 1v1 money game too? Chat, if you were waiting for a 1v1, raise your hand, bro. By a show of hands, who here is waiting for a singles match against me? What? Josh said he wants to sing. He's waiting for the 1v1 money game. That's 88? Okay, that is 88. Top of the list on the callouts? Yeah, Joel, you're top of the list for sure. For sure. What's good, kill the ball? Don't give out the sauce. What sauce? What sauce did I give out? Wow, Joel with the 2. Thank you, dude. You can't duck me for too much longer. Bro, I don't duck, bro. What's good, Olivod? Super dope park back in the day. What's good? Pass the legit. Whoa! Kill the balls waiting for singles. Wait, y'all putting the hands in the Geo's waiting for the singles. Okay. Josh is waiting for the singles. Geo's waiting for the singles. Kill the balls waiting for the singles. Okay. Amir and Geo been ducking me forever. You know that's a darn lie. 2 weeks ago I hit you up. Wait, Joshua Ruiz. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yes, you got that. You did hit me up, chat. Joshua hit me up on Instagram. He called me out point blank. He said, yo, I want to play you singles. I said, sure. Let's do it. I can't duck fades. Yes. You want, yes. I pull up to Victory Field Park, like, not thinking anything of it, and dog is there. Dog is there, bro, ready to play. He was like, oh, I didn't even know you were coming. I'm like, I didn't know you were coming either. But I already had, like, I was there meeting up with other players, so, we really couldn't run the singles. But we'll definitely get that in. We'll definitely get that game in. Joel said everybody ducking me. Elmhurst Park in Queens, across from the hospital. Utopia is like 5 minutes from Pominock. You're kind of in the middle. Okay. I like Pominock too. That's another good park. Never been to 162. When Geo, I'll be there to give you pow pow. We call Utopia 162. It's the best court that's maintained that is closest to Long Island. It's pretty good comp for a small four-wall park. Nagai, Gooch, Kai, Phil, Chris, Eugene, etc. Oh wow. Okay. I've never seen. Well, no, I'm lying. I have seen players there, but this was like years ago. I was just in the area and I passed by. I was like, oh snap, they got handball here. I'm always surprised when I see little, like, little niche parks in just going through a random area. Oh, Timbo's in the chat on Facebook. He said, "Yo, I'm on a flight heading back. We're awaiting you. We can't wait to see you back, Tim. You're heading back. I'm getting ready to fly out Thursday. We got one more day here. Chat, I gotta use the bathroom, chat. I gotta use the bathroom, bruh. I have to use the bathroom, chat. Texas isn't West Coast, it's Midwest. Whoops. Oh, my dog Tommy hit me up. He said, I could get you an introduction with a councilwoman. Okay. Been playing at Pomanock, but it's been bad lately. Lots of fights, gang stuff, heavy. Whoa, that sounds crazy. At Pomanock? That sounds nuts. I just play all my 2-on-1s at this park years ago. Oh, snap. All right, chat, I got to use the bathroom, bro. I got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, bro. Talk to Kitty for a little bit. Kitty, talk to the chat for me. Ooh, I gotta go. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. Come on, y'all ready? We out. Stay right here, bruh. Okay, you got too excited about that. You're staying right here. Okay? Jenny Q need to control Pomanock. Jenny Q on her gang stuff. Gotta keep one eye on the wall and the other on your back. What? Bro, what? Alright, chat. I gotta use the bathroom, bro. I gotta use the bathroom, chat. Ooh. Someone said go with a GUN. That got blocked, by the way. I just unblocked that. Mods, you can unblock everything unless it's like crazy. Unblock everything. Players leave before it gets close to dark. Nibbas know what's up. We don't need to block the N-word, chat. Mods. Jenny Q gotta teach these ducks some Bruce Lee-ish. Unless it's like totally out of pocket. Like, like, I don't know. Like the stuff y'all was saying yesterday, then you could start blocking them. I'll be right back. All right, chat. We're back. Wow, Josh just dropped $1. Thank you, bro. That means a lot, bro. Real talk. LOL. Say it to my if you seen. Chat, are y'all beefing, bro? Are y'all beefing right now? What are y'all talking about? I left for 2 seconds. You guys got to check out 162 good players every day after 3:30. Really? Okay. Chat, we got some dinner, by the way. We got some spaghetti, bruh. Spaghetti with turkey. Give it a try. Very good, bruh. Oh, it's hitting different. It's hitting different, bruh. That's a level up from wings. It's doing what it's supposed to. It's doing what it's supposed to, chat. Palm got a good set of singles, guys. I agree, Philly. Definitely the best games in Fresh Meadows. Palm got the best B players today. The best what? Palm has the best B players today. Nah, Palm got some good players, but the best? The best? Who? Name them. Is Drago Pomenak or 162? It's a good question. That is a good question. That is a good question. I already beat Jenny Q left at 2. I call cap. I call cap, bro. That never happened, bro. That never happened, bro. I'm calling cap on that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm calling cap on that. Calling cap. I'm calling cap. Chat, I'm calling cap. I'm not gonna lie. On that right there, I'm calling cap. Chat, Tavo versus Jenny Q, left to 2? Left to 2 is tough. I ain't gonna lie. Left to 2 against Jenny? I ain't gonna lie. I think Jenny got that. She's really good in singles. I always tell people she has the build for it. She's, you know, she's like mid-height. She has long arms. She has good stamina. She has a good build for it. Good stamina, good hands. She got that grit as well. Thank you. She got that grit to her, you know, it is. I want to say testosterone because it's not testosterone, but it's like that, you know what I mean? That super competitiveness. Chat, how they just issued a freeze warning. It's about to get cold tonight. Anybody else seeing that? Freeze warning? Look at this on the bottom right here. Freeze warning just issued. Oh, wait. For your area, begins at 12 a.m. tomorrow and ends at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, so tonight is going to be brick. It's going to be brick tonight. Okay. That's like the worst time to get cold, bro. While I'm sleeping, bro. Oh, sneak up on me while I'm sleeping. She doesn't dominate the females division. Who, brother? Jenny wins every single singles event for the last couple years. It used to be Melanie, but for the last 2 to 3 years, Jenny has been beating her every single time in singles. And she's a singles player. She's not a doubles player. So, you know, she's definitely dominating. Now, if you want to talk about why her and another girl is not dominating the Bs, that's another question. Jenny, best female player out by far. I can't think of anyone that comes close. Yeah, I mean, Melanie Garade was coming close in the singles a couple years ago. Not anymore. Not anymore. $100 a man. What's going on? Want to play $100 a man? That's a lot of money to put on a handball game. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of cheese for a handball game. I know some people who would take you up on that. But that's a lot of cheese for a handball game. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about that one, Chief. $100 a man. Chat, what's the most money y'all have put on a handball game? I might have been roped into a $50 game. That's probably the most. And I say roped in because, like, I'm never, yo, let's bet XYZ. I'm just saying yes or no. Kill the ball is a duck. Easy money. Wow. Easy money. All right, chat. What should we watch while I eat? We got cheese? We don't got cheese. Chang is easy money. Something good. Chat, let's watch this AB at the Elks Lodge that Lions put in the chat yesterday. And give me and work on. Get me the next game though. Give me the next game, chat. This is the first game. So this is the finals, by the way. This is the big ball finals. We have Timbo and Warrior Will versus Gio and Oscar. Gio and Oscar. Chat, 2013, bro. 2013. This was posted by Albert Apuzzi. 0-0. We got Ponytail Timbo, chat. It's a lot of power from Oscar. Chat, Prime Timbo. Pre buzz cut Timbo. Can't say Jenny dominating if she's not winning the doubles, A, B, etc. Bruh. Respectfully, bruh, I disagree. I'm gonna say that the most respectfully way I could say it. I think singles and doubles are completely different games. They're completely different games. You saying she's not dominating because she's not winning doubles. You literally can't even win doubles without another person. How can you say she herself is not dominating? You literally need 2 people for that. Yes, please. You literally need 2 people for that, chat. How can you say she? You wouldn't even say she's dominating. You'd say her and somebody else is dominating. Gracias. Bro, that's like saying Rookie was not dominating because he wasn't winning in the doubles. What? I don't know. That's my take. But let me know if y'all you see what I'm saying though? Like it's completely different. Like it shouldn't even be in the same thing. But I know right now it's very convoluted. Like singles and doubles, it's just all mashed together, you know? You got 8 players who never won a singles. You know what I mean? 8 players who never won a singles. Chad Timbo's struggling with it.
4-7-0.
Holy moly. Gio is beating that ball. He low-key could have Tony'd him right there. Chat, was that a block or nah? I'm saying no block. I believe singles is more harder than doubles. I agree. There's some people who suck in doubles but are nasty in singles. That's a fact. I swear Gio still hasn't hit his prime. Probably the best showman Handball has seen. Ooh, okay. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take. Yeah, he's definitely up there with the rookies. Didn't know just winning singles means you're dominating. I'm just saying if in that case nobody's dominating, then in my opinion you need to win singles and doubles. Yeah, I wouldn't say she's dominating the whole division. I would just say she's dominating in the singles by far. That's a good point. No block. Correct, Amir. Yeah, I saw no block there. I ain't gonna lie. We got Rick Mucksmacker. Rick Mucksmacker as the head ref. Jason, tell me if this is a block ball or not. I need an expert opinion. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Now that I watch it again, I'm like, maybe. Hell no. Yeah, I didn't think so. On the first watch through, I didn't think so. No blocks. Singles is harder because you got to lock in on training, dieting, and staying healthy. That's a fact, Brandon. That's a fact. That is a fact. Doubles you could get away with not being you could get away with like not being in peak shape, right? In peak physical form, in peak training form. Singles is not gonna fly, bro. You're gonna get exposed. No block. Timbo's a crybaby. If Chris said if you're on my team, yeah, that's a block. I ain't gonna lie, Timbo's logic is logicking. He said he didn't have that stance. Yo, his logic is not bad for this argument. Jason said hell no though. Chat, I'm taking Jason's call. 5-0. Chat, all right, was that a point or not? Let me see. What was the score before? Was that a point or not?
4-7-0.
Nah, yeah, it was a point. It was a point. Okay, it was a point. Will gets his left in the middle right there. Timbo's struggling with it, chat. He's having a tough time.
25 game. 25 game. 7-7-0.
7-zip, no shutout. Chat, I've never seen Gio this calm, cool, collected, and composed.
8-0.
Block ball. He didn't have that stance, but made it happen by staying still.
8-0.
B Timbo's partner back then was hell. The thing about playing with Timbo back then is that he just put in way more pain than everyone else by a lot. And so, you know, when you're trying to play with someone who puts in that much pain, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, how could you even, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, he's here and everyone else is like here. You see what I'm saying? And he wants you closer to where he's at, obviously. It's gonna be tough. yo, look at Timbo's face, bro. They are abusing Will, bro. Timbo is sick. Bro, he hates him with a passion right now, bro. Holy moly. I don't know why they zoomed in like this, by the way. LMAO, he looks disgusted. It's tough. It's tough. I understand all sides of this dynamic, by the way. It's tough all around, bruh.
9-7-0. Short ball. You have one short.
Timbo just complains. Come on, just play. That's all you can do. Oh. Gio just hit himself with the ball, chat. Ouch.
0-7-9.
Timbo just told Will, I'm going to show you how to get some points. He said, nah, he didn't say get points. He said, I'm going to show you how to win. What did he say? Gio's power is insane. Yeah, he is. Sounds like he's punching every shot. He's not. All right, we got another error from Gio. Sent that one into the earth. Good try right there. Timbo tried left corner. It was wide open. He hit floor as well. Chat. Left corner right here with the left is crazy.
1, so it's 9.
Look at the way Timbo postures. He's about to hit that with his left. And look at where the ball goes. Bro, you don't even see the ball. He hit it into the left corner. Look. You know how you know he hit the left corner? Because you don't see the ball anywhere else on the wall. So it has to be left corner. Crazy shot. Another one to the earth. I'd be mad. Wait, what you said? If my partner was wearing socks like that, I'm already know we losing. I ain't gonna lie. Those are some interesting. That was an interesting sock choice. I'm not gonna lie. Playing with Timbo, it all like a coach wanting perfection. Don't screw up the play. Yeah. I could see that.
2 says 9.
I see what you're saying.
You have 1 long.
Definitely very A-type. A-type personality. Good left from Will right there. Way to hang in that volley for one more shot.
79.
A little Timbo lean action, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Who had the best left-handed whip? Who's had the best left-handed whip? Probably Gio. I'll say Gio, probably.
479.
Maybe Buddy. Timbo just told Will to stay in the front. Don't back up. He be moving. That's why I missed. Chat, I can't tell if it's just because it's indoors. The ball sounds like they're hitting the ball mad hard. Is that just the acoustics of the indoors? Screen call. Chat, when your partner hit one of these, bro. Chat, when your partner hit one of these on you, bro. Bro, he has given up any and all faith he has ever had in you, ever. This face right here, when you look over, you see your partner hitting this, the forehead palm. GG's, bruh. GG's. If you're playing with an A player, stay in front and play your part on the weak side. That's a fact. Oh my gosh, Gio tried to get disrespectful. 11-4. Timbo said, Will, how you expect to win when you hitting everything to the ground? It's a good point. Fair point. Chat, I thought it was Rick Mucksmacker reffing. That is not Rick. That is, I forgot who is that, chat. In any case, Timbo called a block on something over here. Dog said, listen, let me check with my line refs. He said, yo, this is that's a block. Dog said, I'm reffing the game, not you. He said, I'm telling you. Timbo said, no, I'm telling you. And chat, you gotta know, when you arguing with the ref, bruh, 8 times out of 10 it's a losing battle. 8 times out of 10. They just have infinitely more control over the game than any player does, bro.
That was a hold. Block ball.
All right, block ball, block ball. Block ball call.
12-7-4.
12-4, triple. That dive was crazy, though. Block ball.
Same score, fellas. 12-4.
Gio versus Timbo will always be the best rivalry in handball. That's a fact. Okay. Come back work. 5-12. Block ball, little safety call. I don't know, chat. Honestly, was that a block though? Did he move? Yeah. He moved. 5-12. Gio super calm compared to Timbo. Yeah, way calmer. Way calmer in this game. They both could get pretty hot. Gio is super calm in this one. I think we gotta hold it.
I'm gonna call the score, fellas. Gio, I'm gonna call the score whenever you're ready. I'm calling the score whenever you're ready. 5 serves 12. 5 serving 12.
5-12. Okay, Gio and Timbo share some words right there. Couldn't really hear what he said. Oh my gosh. It's court control work right there. 6-12. Ooh. 12-6, chat. Double.
12-7-6.
This is the 2013 Elks AB Finals, by the way. If you just joined in. My gosh. Oh my gosh. Best lefty whip. Somebody said who got the best lefty whip, bruh? Goods. I think he punched it too. Timbo has, bruh. Timbo about to implode right here, bruh. That boy is about to implode. You don't got me, LMAO. You don't got me. Chat, an AB tournament. Hate to see Timbo coming, bro. Gil speechless at his own play. My lord, I whipped it. Yeah, that was wild. I ain't gonna lie, that was wild. That was heavy, Gio. That was heavy. Ooh. It's ball movement work.
14-76.
Big punch to the floor from Gio. We're at 6-14 now. About halfway through this game. Yo, what's good, Angel? Timbo smashing that ball. He's trying to. Chat, can Timbo bring this game back? Hashtag chicken broth. Yes, Sirski. They don't make those bring your A game shirts anymore. They don't make those bring your A game shirts. Dude, they don't? They don't make those no more? Chat. Can Timbo take this? Can Timbo bring this game back? Can Timbo bring this game back? It's 6-14. They still do make those? Okay. I've seen those around. Wow. 14-6. One serve. Nice. Good shot. Good left from Will. That was one of the better lefts he's hit today. Who makes them? Damn, Chad, we got a line ref on the phone, bruh. We had a line ref on the phone, bruh. Ain't nothing worse than having a controversial play occur during your game. You look to your hope and savior, the line ref, and dog is like these, bruh. Furrowed brow and all, bruh. He's in an intent. He's watching, like, bro is engaged in his device. Nothing worse. Nothing worse, bro. You know at that moment you know you're not getting an accurate call. Not happening. Not happening. in 2013 on the phone. Must have been playing with the lighter app. Bro was playing that Pong game.
He's closer. He's closer. There's no way you can make that call. It's impossible. He's closer. Ronald. We good now? First man, Anthony. First server. Yeah.
Where we at? 6-14. I thought it should have been 7 if that was a point. It's 6 though. It's good angle work from Will. Chat, I ain't gonna lie. I feel the chill, chat. I feel the chill. It's definitely getting chilly tonight. Outside. Most of y'all think Gio's gonna take this. Couple of y'all saying Timbo. See what happens. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Apparently Oscar called blocks. I didn't hear it though. Nobody heard it. All right, we're at 8. Block ball. Eight. Bruh. Nasty. 9-14. That's line work with the left. Ooh, that was a little late. I ain't gonna lie, that call was a little tardy. Nasty, sheesh. Crazy volley. Nuts. Block ball. Gio, you a monster? Word. All right, everybody's saying Gio. Let's see what happens. This game is brawler, chat. 9-14. Chat, they want every call. They want everything at this point. And I don't blame them. Jammed him up on that serve return. I wonder if he was looking back or not. Yeah, he was. Gio's swinging hard at that ball. I wouldn't doubt if he's putting a little cut on it too. They just claiming everything is going to the floor. Yo, literally, bruh. They calling the lobs. They calling the lobs that hit them going to the floor, bruh. That's crazy.
That was out, Tyree? Wow, man. Come on, man.
I thought that ball was out, but let's see if we slow it down. See if we slow it down. Gio thought, whoa, chat. The slow-mo reveals all. That ball was way in. Nah, what? Chat, that ball was in by far. When in high speed, I thought it was out. Nah, that ball was clearly good. I can't even unsee it now. They don't want to see Gio win. They cheated greatness that day. All the calls are against him. Damn, need to get rid of these human refs. Bro. To be a line ref, bro, they need to require you to put your phone in a lockbox, bro. They need to require you to put your phone in a lockbox. You lock it up while you line ref. Once, you know what I mean? Once you finish line reffing, whatever, take it out and you're good to go. By the way, chat, you know what I just realized? Hold on. I'm not going to pause this game for too long, but I just realized the camera is, are we inverted? How do I switch that? Bruh, let me see. Bro, we've been inverted this whole time, bruh. All right, now we're good. Now we're good. Handball need a new patch. Yeah, the line refs definitely need a patch, bruh. That ish was in the corner. Yeah, that was a great shot. Handball needs professional line refs. True. It's true. Or at least have the, like Jason said, if you have like a camera or something with like a, I don't know, some sort of technology. We could do it technologically. We could eliminate some of the human error. If not eliminate, reduce it. Or a video replay. Yeah, video replay would be nice.
That was out, Tyree? Wow, man. Come on, man. That shit was in. That shit was amazing for me. I feel it, Thunder. I feel it, Thunder.
It's a good appeal. It's a good appeal. It's a good appeal. The line ref is probably Team Timbo. Apparently it was Tyree on the line right there. Yeah, the human error gets it could get a little out of pocket. The human error can get a little out of pocket some of these tournaments, especially with fatigue setting in. A lot of these guys been here since, like, you know what I mean, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Some of these guys been here for 12 hours, dang near. You know what I mean? Tired, fatigued, distracted, things like that.
So, Timbo. 14-79.
Let's get back into it. 14-9. Good call, good call, good call, good call, good call. Block ball.
14-79.
14-9, 14-9. Will putting a lot of whip on that ball. Will rocking the elbow brace on his right. That's good whip work right there. A lot of whip work.
15-79.
Gio's on fire right now, chat. Flamed all the way on. Ooh. Ooh. Chat, that was a weird short hop. It's like he put a top spin on the short hop. Took one step forward and just crushed that with the left. Don't mess with Gio. Yeah, Wow is right. He put Gio on weak side. He's crazy. Gio had enough watching his partner flounder around. Word. Word. Chat, I would have ran that back in slow-mo, but I don't want to pause and you know what I mean, replay for too long, but bro, insane left. I said maybe Buddy had the best lefty whip earlier. I'm going Gio, bro. It gotta be Gio. Gio, why did you even go to the weak side? That's a good question.
Scores 9-7-16.
After that shot, it gotta be Gio.
Nine, so 16.
9-16. To see if he could score, and he did. Chaz, another facepalm from Timbo. He said, stop shooting. With my left whip. That's what makes you a great player, playing both sides like a pro. Yeah, Gio is playing out of his mind right now. Absolutely out of his mind.
17-79.
Good short hop.
18-79.
18-9, double. Again. Wait, what he said? Gio said, don't hit it to Timbo, hit it to Will. Timbo just told Will, he said, the game's not over, you just gotta listen.
18, so 9.
18-9, it's 18-9. He's saying the game is not over.
So 9.
18-9. Can we see that on camera?
18, serve 9.
Or does it go off camera? Ooh, we can't really tell here. It could have hit the line though.
Good ball. What? Up here. Good ball, up here. Good ball, up here. Give me the ball. Come on. Yo, relax. You need to relax. I'm not talking to you like that. I'm telling you how I feel. Don't get crazy with me now.
Chad Timbo didn't want to give him the ball. Game 25. Yes, game is 25, bro. Chad, why didn't Timbo want to give him the ball, bro? Good shot. I think it was good.
Yo, the score is 19-9.
All right, 19-9, 9-0. Oh no, and Gio serves the next one now. He was thinking about that last one, bruh. He ended up actually serving it out.
9-19.
That was out. Chat, double digits. Damn. 10-19. It's good lob work. It's good lob work right there.
11-19. Get one more.
Timbo said he's playing 3-on-1, bro. Bro, Chad, this is top 5 partner crash outs of all time, bro. It's a good spot. Statue action. Statue work. The double fault at 20.
Great shot, Arnold. 20-11.
20 alone.
Great shot, Arnold. One more.
How you serve long twice? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Timbo said Gio was going to do the same thing.
11 serves 20.
Bye ball.
11 serves
11-20.
20.
It's angle work.
12 serves 20.
Angle work into Chinese work.
13 serves 20.
Hi, Amir. Hi, chat. What's good, Ari? What's up with ya? Where's the block at? The call was a little tardy. I think the call was a little tardy.
14 serves 20.
It was late. 14-20. Ooh. Will with the walk-off. Call him walk-off Will. 15-20. Throw in the game. It's the B player special, bruh. Bro, lefty short hop drive right there, bruh. Ugh. Ugh. Insane, bro. The lefty work, bruh. The lefty work. Chat, do y'all understand the coordination it takes to hit this, bruh? Look at the form. It's not humanly possible to retrieve. Brolic volley. Let's look at that block again. Was it a block? I feel like it was a little bit of a bailout call. Yes, but no. Chat. Yes, but no. This block ball call here. Yes, but no. Like, is the ball already parallel with Will? He definitely didn't have to move Will, but he does. Look at how far away the ball is, though. I get, oh, okay, no. It hits the floor right there, so that's when it's parallel with him. Okay. Yeah, definitely a block. Definitely a block. Definitely a block. Definitely a block. That was definitely a block. Yeah, that was a block for sure. That was a block for sure. Let's see if they appeal it. What does the appeal talk about? Block. It's a block. Block. Yeah. That's a block. Chat, they said no.
I screamed it out loud. I don't know how much more. Of course it was a clear block.
Chat, it was the fact that where Timbo drove the ball and how Will didn't move right away. It was the delayed movement, and it was pretty subtle. No movement. He moves his feet. Yeah, he definitely moved his foot. It was the, you know what I mean? It wasn't a real jerky block. Like, it was a very smooth, you know what I mean? It was very smooth, and the ball seemed like it was clearing him by a lot. I think Gio calls a timeout. I think it's a good timeout. He's breaking up the momentum. Timbo is hot right here. He just told Will 2 serves. Let's run the game out. Gio said timeout. He's going to kind of, try to put him on ice a little bit.
16, serving 20.
One serve. Call right there. Timbo calls, hold it on that contact. Almost freaking. Damn, chat. Almost whipped his. Yo. Almost whipped his head off of his shoulders, bruh. Damn, Gio. So this is why they said Warrior Will deserves his A card. Chat, that was a crazy shot to take without just holding it up. Gio said I had no shot. You stood still. Guess fair enough. Timbo took some time for that. Timbo's taking some time for that. Bro said, I like the way you play. Nah, I'm sensing some passive aggressiveness in there, bro. Chat, Timbo just hit himself with the ball. This is one of those games, bro. This is one of those games. Was good, Fish. By mistake, he stood still. Gio said it was an accident. I don't know if I believe him. Nice, right to left. 17-20. Nasty. 18-20. It's a 2-point game. Gio and Oscar play Brolic this game. Wow. All right, timeout called. Timeout called. We're at 19, I think. 19-20. Oscar just said Gio's not letting him take his shots. How do we feel about that? Ain't this the game Timbo and the ref almost went at it? Yeah, we did see that a little bit earlier.
Only one I took. That was the only one. Whole game. Ready? Second man. 19-7-20.
Wow, Will in crunch time. Chat, Will in crunch time right here when it counts. 20 all.
27-20.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Was that cringy, chat? Ooh. 3v1. Will fighting for his life. That boy fighting, he's throwing him.
27-20.
20 all, new game. 20 up.
I'll ask. Do you know how much it touched him?
Damn. They fishing for everything. They want everything. Gio warming up that right to left. Let's see if he brings it out when it matters. Block ball. Gio just told Oscar a ball was going out and he saved it. Good angle work. Oscar was ready for that short hop, and it didn't go as low as the first one. Good shot.
22-20.
Chad, how we feel about the good games during the after a volley?
Why you do that, yo?
Will can't keep his left out the middle. I thought he had something. He said he didn't think Timbo was there. And he took that one, right? Will took that one. So he probably felt like he was in the pocket. You know what I mean? He was in his pocket. But you gotta know the drive coming across like that. Gotta know your power side is there.
Why you do that, yo? Damn, man, it's crazy, bro.
Chat, the only thing worse than taking your power side player's middle with your left is taking your power side's middle with your left and hitting it way outside. You're gonna take a timeout.
23, so it's 20.
23-20. Ooh. Straight to the earth.
23, so it's 20.
Timbo said, that's why I'm better. Timeout now. All right. Gio just said, you ain't running nothing out. Wow, Gio said, everybody in here gonna see you lose today. He said, only time you win is when you cheat. Gio playing Chinese handball. The complaining resumes. Floor work Gio. You were super funny with the sound effects. I appreciate you, Gio.
20, so it's 23.
LOL, good times. Gio is my guy, though. Was all love and passion for the game. Chat, mind you, these two deny they ever had a rivalry. Look at how they going back and forth, bruh. Holy. Holy. One long. Appreciate y'all boys being here, by the way, chat. You haven't already, hit that like button. Nasty. 21.
21, so it's 23.
Block ball. Chat, you see how that block was a little more jerky than the one before that didn't get called? A little more sudden, less subtle. Chat, that was a nasty short hop, bruh. Two guys wanted to win. That's what the sport is about, bringing the best out of each other. Word. If the ref didn't step in, would a fight happened? Nah, they weren't even trading fighting words. They were literally shaking each other's hand when the ref came over. I think the ref just was not. But yeah, let's hear it from them, though. It seems like the ref just wasn't really paying attention. He wasn't reading the room, really. Timbo be whipping TF out of that ball. Power crazy. Yeah, he definitely does.
22, 23. Block ball.
Block ball.
Hey, 22, 23.
22, 23.
One more.
Wow, Gio's gonna use his last. Why somebody gotta write something on the Facebook chat? Wait, what did they say? Let me see the Facebook chat. Gio said, why somebody gotta write something stupid on the Facebook chat? Let me see. Lefty Thunder, what's up, bro? That's the only tournament. Okay. Why can't I see the comments? Facebook. I mean, YouTube. It's on YouTube. Chat. Gio hit that shot. He said, time out. I want you to think about it. All right, so chat, all these guys on the pillars are vacating to just clear out the space. I think Timbo ran into them right there. He didn't want them there anymore. What's good, Angel? What's good, Ariel?
Last time out, right?
Yo, Will, I love you, brother. Please don't spoil the games, brother. It kind of just, it kills it for me, bruh. I really don't like watching games that I know the outcome to. Damn, do I sound like Timbo, Amir? You sound like Timbo, but you look like Will. Cause they talking about if the ref wasn't there, we would have fought. No, we was coming to an understanding. Yeah, that's the thing. That chat, when a ref when a ref can't read the room, they just say, don't talk. Just don't say anything. Don't say anything, bro. I can't tell if y'all are gonna fight or not. You know, if a good ref can read the room, they could kind of gauge the emotion, the intensity of the emotions. You know what I mean? If you see two guys shaking hands and like they were hot in the beginning, they calm down and they're shaking hands, and then you got the ref as they're coming to an agreement. You got the ref coming, yo, don't like back, like break it up. Like they just came to good terms. What do you mean? I saw a game, Timbo and Gio versus Rookie and Eddie. I think Gio was doing left only. Timbo and Eddie was about to get into it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Maddie, you gotta get them legs up, Maddie. Gotta get them legs up, Maddie. Matt, you can't be running around like the tin can man, but you know, barking like Timbo. It's just, come on, bro. Need some bark with that bite. I'm the killer. Maddie said I'm Will, he's the killer. Let's see. We're gonna see on Saturday. I wanna see the killer. That was a crazy that was a crazy attempt. Drive up the middle right there. Nobody was there, bruh. It went out. Are you more like Jenny Q's son? I hit the kills like Timbo. Wow, Maddie with the 2. My dog. I hit the kills. I hit the kills like Timbo. I want to see you hit them lefty shots like Timbo. I want to see them lefty kills. Oh my gosh, Chad. I can't wait to get to them courts on Thursday. Breaking the courts. Man, I can't wait for you to arrive on Thursday, bro. We got to break in these courts nice.
23, so it's 22.
Low key, might double up and go back Friday. Maybe take it chill on Friday, calm down a little bit. We'll just hit one out.
Possible match point, so it's 22.
Point game 22. Gio is wearing a new shirt. Oh my gosh. The lefty whip went out. Went big on it though.
Point, so it's 22.
Point game 22. Timbo called something, but they're playing it out. They're saying long. They're saying long, and then somebody called out on the right line.
Crazy, man. That ball was really long. It was long. Show me the right bottom, baby. You gotta see that.
And then so they called. So Timbo called long. Somebody called out on the right line. I'm pretty sure. Friday resting. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, Friday resting. I might just stop by just for the vibes of the park, just to just be in the presence and feel the energy. But maybe not though. Man, I was freezing. I was playing small ball for my tourney on Saturday. Oh boy.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. For real? You didn't see that? It's really small.
Chat, the ref didn't want to dap Timbo up, bro. Nah. Bro took it personal, bro. He took them arguments personally, bro. Hold on, I want to see this shot on the right line though, cuz I heard somebody say out for the right line too. That one, or I guess that was Will that said out. Where'd that ball land, chat? Can we see where that ball landed? That was, yeah, no, that was right on the line. That was a good shot, bro. That was perfect. That was literally perfect. Wow. Wow, not for nothing. Not for nothing. Chat, that was the one of the most brawlicest games we've seen in a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Wow. Wow. And you know what? You know what? Let me say something, chat. As much as Timbo argued and you know, y'all gonna say he cried, XYZ, whatever. He got his bars off with the ref. He said, yo, you really didn't see that? You crazy. You know what I'm saying? He said, you crazy. He said, whatever. You definitely smoking, whatever. He turns to Gio. He says, yo, good game, though. Dap shakes him up right away. He says, you know what? Get my bars off. As far as Gio, good game, bro. Good playing. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know, you never want to take away your opponent's W, no matter what the refs did or didn't do. Never want to take away your opponent's W, because that's when you become a sore loser, I feel like. It's okay to get your bars off to the ref if you don't think you don't think they refed fairly, or you don't think they ref accurately. I know there was a couple times refs were on the phone, you know, line refs dealing with fatigue. There's a lot of human error and stuff, but never minimize your opponent's W's. Reeve said he's a terrible ref. He did my son greasy too. Quelly said Jeremiah is buns. Jeremiah said singles for 100. You got that? I'm gonna give you 10 points for 100. Nah, y'all beastin'. Y'all beastin'. Ending shows Timbo wasn't a sore loser. Yeah, I agree. Timbo, oh, all right. So we got Timbo in the chat. He said he shouldn't have ref that game. We had minor tension because of something before that tournament. Also, Oscar was from Long Island, which is where the ref was from. So the calls was going to their fave. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I will never let somebody who I have even a little bit of tension with ref my game ever again. Ever again, bro. Because I've definitely been bold-faced cheated. Like, I'm talking like ref called the ball out and he wasn't even on the line. Like chat, you know how the line ref is supposed to call out? Chat, the main ref called the ball out that hit on the line. I'm like, dude, what? Mind you, the main ref and the line ref didn't like me. And whatever they got going on, that's them. I got no beef with anybody, but whatever they had against me, that's, not my problem. But yeah, from now on, I'ma just, I had suspicions at the beginning. I was like, I'll probably be all right. We'll probably win by more points than we need to, but better safe than sorry. Cause then you bring it up later in the middle towards the end of the game. Now you look like, oh, you're saying this because you're losing, whatever may have you. So best to just situate that in the beginning. We patched it up though. That's my guy. He's a good dude. We spoke like men and moved on. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Would you agree Matt is the killer, Amir? Yeah. Definitely. Matt is definitely the killer. Definitely. He's the killer and the lobber and the smarts. He's a full-rounded player, bro. Matt is an A player, honestly. Matt is a full, complete A player. In doubles. Singles, we got to work on. Who refed? I think his name is Thunder. If ball touched the line in any way is good ball, my efforts be forgetting that. Yeah, that's true. I was playing, what was I playing? I was playing small ball with some of the youth the other day at the youth clinic. And, we were doing a mixed game, me and Eugene, and we both had one of the teen girls on our teams. And there was a ball that was on their side, right? Because we were doing mixed. And I guess it hit the line, but we were asking, like, what was that? What'd you see? She goes, it was like 30% on the line. I was like, you had 29% to spare. You know what I mean? Dudes be like, it hit the outside of the line. Yeah, I don't even know why why are those words even uttered? It hit the outside of the line. As long as hit, wait, why do we lose focus? As long as hit and line is in the same sentence, it's a good ball. That is a good ball. Glaze, give yourself a donut. Damn, I'm glazing. We need that ish they got in tennis, LMAO instant replay. Yeah, we definitely do need that. We're going to play good on Saturday. Hell yeah. That's his name, Thundercats. Copy. Same thing with Eric. He played in the LI finals and he cheated Eric a few calls. Damn, that's heavy. 30%. Yeah, she said it was like 30% on the line. I was like, shoot, we only needed one. We only needed one. You only needed one of them joints. All right, chat. How we feeling, bruh? How are we feeling? How are we feeling today? How is everybody feeling, bruh? Chat, we got 27 people in here on a Tuesday, bruh. Clap it up for yourselves, bruh. Clap it up for yourselves, bruh. Yes. When the ball touches the line, it makes a noise outdoors. That's true. It does. It does do that. It definitely does do that. That is pro strats. What is the tourney on Saturday? Where is it at? The tourney on Saturday, it is in Texas. As a matter of fact, it is in Texas. Let me see if I can pull it up right here for y'all. It's actually in Texas, chat. See if I can pull it up right here. Yeah, here we go. It's called the Jess Memorial. It's an open doubles out in Texas. Matt and I are going to be traveling to Texas on Thursday. We're going to be competing in this. It's the Jess Memorial 2026. Can I click on this? Yes. Yes. Okay. It's going to be held at the Lake Highlands Rec Center. Dallas One Wall Handball is proud to bring you the 2026 Jess Memorial Tournament. This doubles tournament has been one of the longest running tournaments in Dallas since 2019. Jessica Quinones, hope I'm pronouncing that right, Jess, was a bright light whose kindness, laughter, and gentle strength left a lasting mark on everyone who knew her. RP Jessica. Though her time with us was far too short, she filled it with love, compassion, and handball. She loved playing the sport we all enjoy, which is why we will continue to honor her name and keep this tournament tradition going. This is an open doubles tournament. Additional details to follow soon. Thank you. So yeah, chat. This is the tourney we will be going to. 102 people responded to this. Wow. Okay. All right, everyone. This was a day ago. Okay. All right, everyone. We're only a few days out from the event. Please comment on this post, you and your partner's names and shirt sizes. Please help us make this event smooth and seamless by letting us know that, as well as arriving on time. We have a big day ahead of us, and we'll need everyone's participation to give us the info we're asking for so we can make this the biggest and best Jess Memorial yet. Thanks in advance and travel safely. Ask myself, Ariel, or Enrique if you have any questions or need any help. Okay, so they're giving out shirts. Fire. Okay, they are giving out shirts. Hell yeah. This got 20 comments on it. It has 20 comments. Fire. Yeah, this is going to be fun, bruh. I'm not going to lie. First time in Texas. I think this is going to be fun. I wonder what the weather is like. What's the weather going to be like out there? I hear it gets mad hot, but you never know. Florida's supposed to be hot too. We went to Florida to play handball, and it was like 40s and 50s. I'm like, what the hell? This is New York weather, bruh. To be fair, it was like 0 degrees in New York. To be fair, but 40s and 50s in Florida? God damn. Oh, I forgot I had that sound effect. I forgot. Wait, what else do I got? Okay. We're having too much fun, chat. We having too much fun. All right, let's see. What's the weather in Dallas looking like? Dallas, Texas. Chat, how we feeling today, brother? I got you. I remember you talking about that. Good luck out there. Be safe. Thank you, bro. Los is going out there, so you're going to have to take him out in the tournament again. Oh, my gosh. The Handball City with the $2. Thank you, my guy. Thank you, bro. Shout out to The Handball City. Subs going up on a Tuesday. Got the subs going up on a Tuesday. Got you in the club and she shoes. The club going up. Damn, I hope you got TSA pre-check to clear those lines. I definitely don't. I'm going to just be there nice and early. I'm going to be on my Timbo-ish on Saturday. Los owes me, so I'm looking forward to smoking him if need be. He going to try and bull y'all on the court, so be ready to put in that pain. Always ready to put in that pain. Make sure you bring your left, Matt. That ish. Weather will be nice. Let's see. 10-day forecast. What's it hitting for? Ooh. 81 on Thursday. Friday, 78. Saturday 79. Whoa, hold on now. Thunder who? Thunder who? What kind of storms in the afternoon? Nah, this could be wrong though. This could be wrong. You never know. You know they just be guessing. This could be completely wrong, but 79 is not bad though if it's just cloudy, cause that's still gonna feel mad hot for us, bro. We haven't felt 79 in a minute. Yo, I just came back from playing Pokemon. One win, 4 losses. Okay, I hear you beating Los again. Let's see. We're gonna be in the same tournament. Let's see what happens. Too hot. Yeah, that's gonna be hot. I'm here, Brody. Good luck out there. What's good, Reg? Reg the Ledge. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is the weather in Dallas. They're showing thunderstorms on Sunday as well. We're gonna be actually coming back home on Sunday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Bro is going to Texas on my birthday. Good luck, twin. Thank you. And happy early birthday. Chat, happy early birthday to our mod Ari. Lions, what up, man? Chat, Lions was playing real life Pokemon, bruh. I didn't know they actually play the game with the cards. I thought they just collect the cards now. Bro is playing the actual Pokemon card game. Like where they battle with the cards. Ari, what's the birthday plans hitting for? Talk to us. What are the birthday plans hitting for? What are we doing for the B-Day? Tell me you got something fire planned. Tell me you got something fire planned for the big B-Day. I'm turning 21. Okay. So there's a couple things about turning 21. I feel like some people either go heavy with the alcohol because it's their first time being able to have it, or some people just like, you know, they already had it and they're just like, oh, okay, all right. So I'm going out to eat and then going to a bar for the first time. I got you. Okay. So you're okay. So you want to exercise. You want to exercise your new privileges of being 21. I got you. Does anyone in this chat play foosball? It's a good question. Yeah, man, I got into it since September and it's fun. Ari said I'm not going heavy, though. Okay. Chillin', Matt. What you got cooking? Word. You know Matt is always cooking, bro. He definitely got something on a stove. Good luck. Don't get too drunk now. Type. Chat. What did y'all do for y'all 21st birthday? How did y'all celebrate y'all 21st birthday? I'm eating some fruits. Calm night. Tight. Nah, high key, chat. I could go for a snack, bruh. I can high key go for a snack right now. What do I have to eat? Do I have food? I probably got too drunk. Blackberries might eat a mango. I went to the club for my 21st. All I know is I could have went to a club for the first time, but the plans failed. Type. Oh, you could have went to a strip club. Okay, strip club. Okay. Type. It's never too late. Not that I would recommend it, but you know, anything you want to do is possible. There's this bar that's built in a water tower that is in Brooklyn that I might go to. It's so pretty. Okay. That sounds kind of unique. Not gonna lie. That sounds kind of unique. That sounds hella unique. A bar inside of a water tower. I like unique like locations and stuff. Like, that sounds real artistic. That sounds mad artistic. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds mad artistic and just like different. Just sound mad different. Have you been to a strip club? No. No, I have not been to a strip club. Never been to a strip club, but yeah, I mean, would I go? I'm more like a private, I'm more like I'll take a private dance type, like I'll take a private striptease type of deal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe like a 2-minute private striptease, something like that. 2-minute, like, I don't know. I'm more like a personal, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really trying to. That's just me. That's just me. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying I'll never do it. I never say never, but that's not really my vibe. Like, I'm not really. I don't know. I don't even be showing PDA, bro. Like, I'm not trying to get. You know what I mean? Trying to see naked people in public. I guess it's not public. Fellow mod, we got to keep it PG. I haven't got into the specifics, thankfully. Don't worry, the chat is safe. Oh, somebody. Yeah, bro. It's just like, I don't know. Not my vibe. Not my vibe. I'm more like a personal. I'm more like just a personal type of. You know what I mean? Like, I get my personal one-on-one time with somebody who, you know what I mean, is special to me, and yeah, I'm not really trying to do that in public type of deal. Gio still wanting to watch that request from last night. What, the AB? You talking about the AB? We actually just watched the AB. Why are you looking over there? Nah, nothing. I'm just saying. We watched it already. Yeah, nah, that game was fire. That game was super hot fire. Super hot fire. Fire. Chat, what time is it, bruh? What time is it? How long we been live for? How long we been live for? We've been live for 2 hours and 36 minutes. We've been live for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, chat. It's about that time, chat. It's about that time, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Chat. It is about that time, bruh. You know what time it is, bruh. You know what time it is, bruh. It's about that time, bruh. I watched it too, but I wanted to hear Amir's reaction. Yeah, that game was tough. I ain't gonna lie. Chat, let's hit 50 push-ups, bruh. Let's hit 50 push-ups. We haven't hit a workout on stream in a minute. Let's hit a little 50 piece, bruh. Let's hit a little 50 piece, bruh. Just to remind ourselves that we could do anything we put our minds to. Let's hit a quick 50. Chat, who noticed something new, by the way? Who noticed something new? I'll just tell y'all, it's a new chair. New chair, who this? All right, let's hit a 50 piece. Help me count, chat. Help me count. Hold on, let me see. All right. What y'all saying? Are those my gloves in the back? Yeah. Man, where you going? We gonna hit a quick 50. We gonna hit a quick 50. Y'all ready? Chat, if y'all got the time, space, and energy, let's get some ups in. All right, come on. Count it out with me, chat. We gonna count by tens. Ten. 20. 30. Chat. That's 40 right there. Let's keep working. $45. Let's keep working. $5. Something calm, chat. Something calm. Something calm. Something calm. Chat, I thought I was. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, I thought they were. Yo, I thought I was gonna look more muscular, bro. Chat, I thought I had. Chat, I thought I was gonna look. Bro, I thought I was gonna look muscular, bro. What the hell? Oh my gosh, bro. Why you got office building roof in your house? Bro got the school ceiling. Nah, chill, bruh. Chill, that's my ceiling, bruh. That's my ceiling. Should we not tell our partners what they doing wrong? Lions, why you on his shirt? Word, we got the lion shirt. You can't get a pump like that. You gotta do 50 more. Word, we gotta do 50 more, bruh. We gotta do 50 more. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta do 50 more for 50 more days. And we gonna come back. We gonna revisit this. Man, keep your shirt on. Leave your damn shirt on. Oh, excuse me. I did 50 with you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That game was tough. You should have put a counter. How many times Timbo went like when he got mad at Will? Yeah. Yeah. I guess there's a way to communicate, and the thing is, different people are receptive to different types of communication. So whereas some players would get really turned off and they might even shut down when Timbo kind of accosts them. Let me see if I'm using this word right.
Say your fire.
Let me see if I'm using this word right. Accost. How do I spell it? Accost. Oh, okay. Yes. Accost. So, when whereas some people might like get really turned off from this, approach or speak to somebody often in an aggressive, rude, or unwelcome manner. Other players might be more receptive to it, and they might, be able to listen and adapt and play better off of it. But it really just depends on who you're talking about. It's good to have a couple different styles of communication, depending on who you're playing with. That way you can most effectively convey your message. Timbo went off on Will. He stuck his left in a few times. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a rough watch almost even too. Because I'm just like, damn. I get it. I get it from all angles. I understand all sides of this coin, bro. I understand being the faster, sharper player who can hustle way more and read the game way better, and having like a partner who's just not, not that he's not that good, but he might not be that good, but he also could be having a bad day. Meanwhile, you're just like on. You see what I'm saying? Some days you get on the court, you're just on. And I also get just not having the whatever, personal life not going well. You get on the court, you got a lot of things going on. You can't seem to find the wall. You just hitting floor. You can't keep your left out of the middle. You can't do nothing right. I understand, you know what I mean? I've been on both sides of that coin. We need a Timbo crash out compilation. That would be viral. I ain't gonna lie, that would be viral. That might require a ton of research, but I think that's a good idea. That'd be funny. I'd watch that. That sounds hilarious, actually. I'm gonna write that down. Timbo crash out compilation. Chat, where y'all be coming up with these ideas, bruh? Write this down. All right, chat. It's about that time. It is about that time, y'all. Listen, I love y'all boys. I appreciate y'all boys. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot do something that you want to do. Don't ever let anybody put you down. Don't ever let nobody make you doubt yourself, doubt your capabilities, bruh. I'm going to see y'all on the courts very soon. I'm going to see y'all back on stream very, very soon.